Well, let's take a look at what is happening in the markets, and we start off with the JSE that just closed. Of course, globally, we all do have our eyeballs on the, tariff week as we get closer to the 9th of July. But seeming that that deadline for the pause or the end of the pause in tariffs has actually been moved to the 1st of August. But of course, we know the pressure that South Africa is under in terms of Donald Trump's perception, saying that any countries that are aligned with BRICS will actually get 10% more tariffs because he deems the policies as anti-American. So we'll see how that goes, particularly with the BRICS summit taking place in Brazil this week. The all share, though, trading in the green, up by almost 0.1%. That largely coming from the industrial 25, that's climbed more than 0.6%. Resources 10 complex eking out a gain of almost 0.33%. But backing that overall trend is the financial 15 sliding by almost 0.5%. Let's take a look at what is happening in the U.S. markets. And of course, as I did mention, tariff week, and with Donald Trump kicking the can forward in terms of the tariff pause, we'll obviously be looking at how the deals are structured between the U.S. and the countries that want to get the most leniency in terms of tariffs. Those markets trading in red territory, S&P 500 declining by more than 0.6%. Tech-heavy NASDAQ taking a knock of almost 0.75%, and the Dow declining by 0.7%. Let's take a look at the European markets, and on that front, we do have the finance ministers in Europe coming together this week for a meeting. Of course, a number of things will be discussed there, including monetary policy and also the response of the EU to Trump tariffs. Quite a mixed picture on that front. The FTSE 100 declining by more than 0.1%. CAC 40 climbing by more than 0.25%, and the DAX popping by more than 1%. Let's check in on how the other currency pairs, how the rand is doing against some of the major currencies. A little bit of weakness coming through to the rand, but still firmly under 18 rand against the US dollar at 17 rand 72. The local unit against the pound at 24 rand 18, and against the euro at 20 rand 18. Let's check in on how the other currency pairs are doing, starting off with the euro dollar at 1.17, pound dollar at 1.36, and the yen just below 146 against the greenback.